Soccer 605 here with Darin Weber, the tournament director here for the SoccerFest and upcoming Fishback tournament. Thanks, Darin, for being with us.
Yeah, you bet. Appreciate being here.
You know, you guys have been working hard on this project for a long time, and it's showing out here. I mean, we've had a little rain, but there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, you know, I learned a long time ago that, you know, don't worry about the things you can't control. So, you know what, we came out this morning and a little bit of water, but everybody showed up and games got rolling, so I think everybody's having a good time.
You know, you guys have such a great volunteer crew here in Brookings. I mean, the people from Brookings FC and I even see a lot of Watertown people here helping because of that select group too.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. You know what? A couple of years ago, tournament committee got put together, and basically that same group has stayed together now for 3, 4, 5 tournaments in a row, whatever it's been now. And, you know, if somebody's in charge of medics, they get the medics. If somebody's in charge of T-shirts, they get the T-shirts. If the same people that have been getting the field marshals together and everything else. So really plug a tournament director in. You know, my wife and I said that we just wanted to keep those people together, and it's worked out good. And not doing double work, because as we're preparing for this one, we're preparing for Fishback.
You guys are doing the same thing all these coaches here are trying to do, have your team organized and have the right kind of work put in front of them.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and that's really what it is. My wife does a great job and really helps me out with the organizational piece, and then she doesn't like to be in front of a camera and those type things, but so I'll take that role and work with some of the other people, so it's been good.
Well, you know, I don't like being in front of the camera too much either, but nobody else will do it, so I get to. Well, you know, we're kind of making history here this year with combining 3 tournaments.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing for us too, because in the past, you know, a lot of our teams didn't participate in State Cup, so we weren't really sure what that was all about. Kind of learned on the fly and from the people that had done it from other communities in the past, and then the state organization, and then taking Coles and Mid-Continent and putting that all together. You know, Coles, we have a great full experience with some inflatables and things like that. So and it looks like the skies are going to be blue now for quite a while. We're looking forward to having a lot of people come out to the fields and participate in all the fun activities and cheer on the kids and that sort of thing. So.
You know, that's one thing you know, because I've been involved on the club side, the State Cup side for quite a few years, and one thing I'm hearing very consistently from them is they're just so happy that that tournament's been moved up a month. It just makes a lot of sense for them.
Well, yeah, and that, you know, the State Cup thing, we got to get that thing done, and, you know, the President's Cup, so the team that takes second in the age group have an opportunity to go down to Kansas City and play in that, and then you're only a couple weeks away from getting to the regional tournament out in Dayton, Ohio. So getting this in, you got to get those games in. We got to get our representation out to the regional tournament here in a couple of weeks, and so, yeah, it's been fun, a lot of excitement, so.
Well, you know, it's going really well. You know, pretty good attendance, and you know, we got basically 3 tournaments going on at once. So, you know, another one though that we're thinking about coming down the road here in about 6 weeks or so is you got the annual Fishback tournament coming up, and that's usually, well, it has been very much a growing, very good quality tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. We're you know what, we're going to just try to replicate what we've done here. Hopefully it'll dry out a little bit in the fields. We'll get in good shape. But First Bank and Trust and the Fishback family, you know, this complex is named after them, and we take a lot of pride in Brookings about this complex, and having the bank and the family behind us and sponsoring that. And then you know, last year we were pushing just over 90 teams, and you know, I think we're going to do that again. Hopefully that's going to be the goal. But yeah, what, 6 weeks away, something like that, and try to do this all over again.
Well, you know, we were here last year to cover it, and I'm sure we're going to be here this year. We saw some very, very good soccer last year, and we'd expect exactly the same thing this year.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think really appreciate what you guys do in covering this stuff for the kids. It's always a highlight in my family when you pull one of them out and they get interviewed, and then we put it on Facebook, and it's all over you know, Twitter and things like that, which is fun. And I know that you guys are continuing to do some great things with your company too. The online tournament program just didn't have some opportunity to get a lot done, although you guys did a great job with SoccerFest. So you know, I'd encourage people to go out and look at that, and I think that's probably going to be the future of where things are going. You know, it's like, you know, when we talked before, everybody has a smartphone. They're not necessarily the smartest people running the phone sometimes, but everybody has a smartphone, and if we can get all that stuff online, you know, where we keep our scores and who in the community is participating, I just think that it's a great partnership all around.
Well, you know, we're gonna be here, and you know, I've just been astounded at the amount of positive response we've had all over the United States. It just, I think in 5 years every program will probably be on a smartphone.
Yeah, I agree. And we use that HTG Sports program for ours. We can update scores from a smartphone, and we can get that thing updated right away. So we've taken pride in that. You guys are taking it a one-step level with getting some sponsors involved with that sort of thing. And you can sit at a field and really not move and get all the updates you want if you really wanted to. So
that's the goal. Well, Darin, I know you're really busy around here. I really thank you for spending a few minutes with us, and just what a wonderful job you and your crew did. We look forward to the same exact thing in July for the Fishback.
Sounds good. Thanks, Randy.